The results of our investigation have been impressive but gruesome. Sadly, what we have ultimately uncovered is a major sex trafficking and prostitution ring.
The crime is not new. What is new is that it's becoming more attractive to organized crime. Police tell us it's easy to see why. There's less risk of getting caught, and unlike drugs, women and girls can be sold again and again. Advances in technology around the world are helping to facilitate human trafficking and exploitation. But there's an opportunity.
Because the same technologies which are being used to facilitate trafficking can be turned around and used to catch criminals, locate victims, and help essentially disrupt the trafficking trade.
At the U.S. government's request, USC researcher Mark Latonero and his team have been investigating the relationship between technology and human trafficking for 3 years now. Working with technology firms, law enforcement, and victim advocates, they're all in the early stages of understanding how email, mobile phones, and the internet are harnessed to help traffickers make a lot of money. It's a directive that comes right from the top.
We're encouraging tech companies and advocates and law enforcement, and we're also challenging college students to develop tools that our young people can use to stay safe online and on their smartphones.
Microsoft is funding research projects looking into very specific areas. One is trying to unravel the coded language used in web ads linked to child sex trafficking. Software could help identify such ads.
Things that we've learned already are, yes, obviously online classifieds play a role, in advertising for prostitution. Mobile phones are really important in this scenario, in this trade. The victims themselves are using mobile phones, the Johns are using mobile phones, the pimps are using mobile phones, all in coordinating the transaction.
Microsoft is one of the global leaders in the tech industry, lending its resources and know-how to develop technology, and in some cases repurposing it to help combat human trafficking. PhotoDNA is an example of that.
PhotoDNA is an image-matching technology used to break down a single photograph into a unique mathematical fingerprint in order to find copies of that same image. It can even work if criminals change the image.
While PhotoDNA is focused mostly on child pornography, it's an example of how tech companies like Microsoft are collaborating, in this case with Dartmouth College professor Hani Farid, turning the tables and using technology to block the spread of images and catch the criminals.
It's just one technology. There's a lot of things that are happening out there, but those are only possible because the technology industry has been working really closely with the child protection community for a number of years on child pornography issues.
Microsoft says more research is key to fully understand the depth of the problem. What's clear is that criminals are using technology to traffic human beings, and collaboration will be key to disrupting technology's use in the exploitation of people. Chris Wheelock,